In a life of prayer, I close my eyes and...
Awful! Awful!
I'm sorry, I can try again. Do you have any notes for me?
No, just awful. Let's just say, if Noah had heard your singing, he wouldn't have built his ark.
In a life of prayer.
Awful! Oh, awful.
In a life of prayer.
Sinful.
In our life of prayer.
Embarrassing. Oh, the embarrassment.
In our life.
Awful.
In our life of prayer.
Last but not least, Tabitha Simmons.
In a life of prayer, I close my eyes, I feel you. I know you're there. I feel your heart, I feel your soul. I know your love is forever. Hear my prayer. I know your love is forever. Hear my prayer.
Marvelous. Oh, magnificent, magnificent. All right, well, that concludes the auditions. The name of the soloist will be announced in the rectory. I suggest you spend the weekend in prayer. Some of you will be needing it more than others. And Tabitha, I would like to see you in the rectory before you leave. Thank you.
He's going to offer you the solo.
Please, I can't decide that fast.
Tabitha, you were amazing. And that high note, flawless.
I felt like I was in heaven.
I feel like it was much better last night when I was practicing.
Oh, stop. You were perfect.
Listen, it's already been decided. My husband's investigative firm did some digging, and they found out that Father Paul already ordered the soloist robe for the performance, and it's in Tabitha's size.
Oh, please, a private investigator. Don't you think that's a little extreme?
Of course not. This is a big deal.
No offense to the private investigator thing, but let's just wait till Monday and we'll find out for ourselves, okay?
Okay, suit yourself, but it's you, I know it.
Father Paul? You wanted to see me?
Yes, Tabitha, thank you for coming. So, I had a question about one of the walls.
Huh? The wall?
Yes, is something wrong?
No, I just thought maybe you wanted to speak to me about the Harvest Fest solo.
Unfortunately, Tabitha, for information about the Harvest Fest live stream, you will have to wait, like everyone else.
Of course. So, how can I help you with the wall?
Bless those little altar boys. One of them tried to carry a vat of holy water. It was a bit too heavy for him up the stairs. There was a big spill and water had gone down the wall. So my question is, would our insurance cover that? Or does it only count if it's rainwater damage rather than holy water damage?
Oh, well, the insurance policy covers accidental water damage, divine or otherwise, as long as it wasn't due to neglect. I'll take a closer look at the specifics for you, but that wall, just like everything else in here, is covered by a premium policy, the best we have to offer. But don't forget there will be deductibles.
Oh, I'm not too worried about a deductible. We'll just have a collection for that.
Well, in that case, you've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, I swear, you must have Heaven's hotline on speed dial.
If only. Anyway, I'll see you Monday.
All right. Lord help us. And if she wins, please help me stock more wine for the celebration.
Damn. She ain't here anyway.
Honey, I'm home.
Hey, babe, how you doing? I thought I'd make you a favourite. Grilled chicken, steamed veg. No fat, no sun, just the way you like it.
Why is your shirt like that?
Hot?
Hot. It's freezing in here.
Not me. I'm hot, I am. Whew. I'm hot. Anyway, how did the auditions go?
Whatever. So, the auditions went well. It's practically a done deal. Father Paul was blown away.
See, I never doubt you for a second, you know. Who else would win the solos?
Exactly.
You're always amazing. There's no shadow of doubt, but don't you think you just push yourself a little too hard?
When I sing into that mic, I'll be singing to the whole world.
I didn't mean like that, you know. I just think you just need to it's been working so hard. I thought you could just relax a little.
Relax, Cecil. I don't relax. That's why we've got this perfect home and a stable marriage and enough insurance cover to protect the Vatican if need be. I don't relax, I achieve.
You're right. My mistake.
And if this show is a success, when the show is a success, then donations will come pouring in. And trust me, our little church is relying on it. Is this?
Yes. It's organic chicken.
Trust me, babe. If I win this solo, everything will fall into place. The church will raise enough money that it needs to stay open.
Yeah, and you'll be the talk of the parish. The one who saved it all with that incredible voice of hers.
God, that would be great. A plaque in my honour. If I don't win, there'll be consequences.
Of course. I mean, of course you'll win.
Exactly. Right, I'm gonna go practice my scales.
Your food? Fine, and I'll finish eat. Clean up and slowly wither away.
Huh?
Huh?
All right, everyone, all right. So, the judge's decision has been made and will now be announced. So, the winner of this year's soloist for the Harvest Celebration is... Should have had a drum roll. Tabitha Simmons!
We all knew it.
Tabitha, your audition was magnificent. Simply magnificent. I knew you had it in you.
Thank you, Father. I'm just so thrilled to be part of such a vital event for the church.
So, when do we start rehearsing?
When? Now! Right now! Positions, everyone! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start from the top of Harvest Hymns of Praise. And remember, the spirit of the song is joyful, but also humble, but also powerful.
So joyful, but not too joyful?
Yes, but more like, restrained joy, with a touch of majesty, like angels, but tired, ain't you?
Father Paul, did you want us to crescendo on the second verse like we rehearsed, or...?
Crescendo. Yes, but not too much. You don't want to over crescendo. Think of it as a gentle buildup, but not too gentle. More like a robust whisper.
A robust whisper.
Exactly. All right, positions, everyone. Positions. Yes.
Father Paul, should we face the audience, or do you want us facing inward for more intimacy?
Oh, good question. How about half of you point inwards and the other half point outwards, and that will create a dynamic tension. Yes? All right, let's begin. A 3, 2, a 1. Wait! Look, you all have to start at the same time.
When?
When I go like this with my hands.
Father Paul doesn't know what he wants. 1 minute it's sing from the heart, the next it's stick to the sheet music, no improvising. Says what, I can't work like this, he's ruining everything.
Sounds like every director I've ever worked with. Just fine-tune them out.
Tune him out. You can't just ignore the director.
Worked for me. Look, when I was doing voice work, I have directors switching direction every 5 minutes. Bigger? No. Smaller. More energy. But quieter. I just learned to nod, smile, and just do what I was going to do anyway.
Uh-huh. And how did that work out for you?
Well, I did voice 3 episodes for Soken as Darling, so yeah, worked out just fine.
This isn't an alien cartoon character with 3 heads, Cecil. This is real-life performance for church.
And Father Paul ain't exactly Spielberg. Look, if you're confident in what you're doing, trust me, no one ain't gonna notice that you're ignoring his notes.
You can't just ignore a priest.
Sure you can.
You know what you can't ignore? The dishwasher. It's done.
The dishwasher?
Yes, empty it.
Okay. The only way to support your artistic genius is with spotless plates.
Exactly. Nothing inspires me more than an empty dishwasher.
God.
So chop chop.
Hey, I'm just here to just follow directions, innit? If Father Paul needs help with the dishes, I'm your guy.
At least I'm giving clear direction.
And I'm ignoring
You better not
them.
be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start from the top. And more passion. Wait, no, less passion. Subtle, but powerful. Like you're trying to win a pie contest. But you know, respectfully though. All right, here we go.
Ring the bells, ring the bells.
No. It's not a battle cry. It's a hymn, for heaven's sake. Let's try it again. A 3, a 2, a 1.
Ring the bells, ring the bells.
Darlings, what is this cacophony I hear? Have the heavens been offended?
And who are you?
Sebastian. Sebastian Montclair, multi-award-winning director of screen and stage. I've been sent by the Archdiocese. Apparently there were some concerns about the direction.
Sent by the... Wait, no one told me anything about...
Don't take it personally, Father. Just thought I could add a bit of sparkle to the proceedings, you know. Elevate it to something spectacular, given my experience in television.
Well, I was just getting the choir warmed up. I think we're perfectly capable of...
Oh no, what this choir needs is not warmth. We need fire, burning hot passion, theatrical grandeur. This is not a choir, this is a collection of artistes, and we will make this legendary. You, straighten up. You, turn slightly.
Well, I was thinking we will start with a more traditional...
Tradition is nice, but this is a show. The Archdiocese didn't send me to deliver nice, he sent me to deliver magic.
But I'm the director here. I'm the one that's supposed to...
Father, do you really want to be the one who stands between this choir and greatness? Now, if you really want to be helpful, go and get me a coffee, please.
Sure.
Marvelous. And together, we will turn this simple choir into a masterpiece. Ladies and gentlemen, envision this. A sea of shimmering lights. Ethereal voices blending into a symphony. This masterpiece will be of unparalleled grandeur.
Isn't this amazing? Sebastian's creativity is going to take us to new heights.
Oh, yes, Sebastian, I agree. I'm so glad that our visions are in alignment.
Thank you, Father Paul. Now let's talk costumes. I imagine something that will make the audience gasp with wonder. Tabitha, I envision you in a gown that will shimmer like 1,000 suns, radiant and divine.
That sounds incredible.
Let's begin then. Time is of the essence, and we have a masterpiece to create.
I see we have you to thank for this. I mean, you get a certain amount of power when you're the star of the show, huh?
Well, being the star and the only insurance agent, we're willing to write a premium policy.
Hey, whatever gets the Archdiocese attention.
In a world so much suffering and pain, we must feed who we can so there's no hunger again.
Ah, perfect pitch, Tabitha. Perfect pitch.
Do you think you need to practice that much?
Babe, with Sebastian involved, the expectations for this show have skyrocketed.
Yeah, Sebastian's here now, so... Hey, y'all. I'm Sebastian. And we're gonna turn this show into a Le Beau with a touch of Les Mis.
Will you stop? He's a genius.
Yeah, he certainly seems vibrant.
Vibrant is one way to describe it. The man practically shouts Broadway before he's even opened his mouth.
Well, don't let him forget you're the star of the show, not him.
The star? I'm the constellation, excuse me. But with him involved and me on the mic, all the pieces are falling into place.
Mm-hmm.
Who on earth is that?
Maybe it's one of your fan clubs.
I'll get it. Keep folding.
Keep folding.
Is the resident this month? Huh? The Siemens residence, is this it?
Yes.
You must be Tabitha. Ah, great to finally meet you in the flesh. I heard about you about 20 years ago. Oh, you're smaller than I pictured. Oh, I'm Sandy. Sandy Mitchell?
I'm sorry, are we neighbors or something?
Neighbors, no girl, we're family. What are you talking about?
Sandy?
Oh, Cecil? Oh,
can't believe it's you standing here on my doorstep. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, you look exactly the same, but just older. Oh, God.
I'm sorry, do you know this person?
Bah, j'espère bien, je suis sa sœur, attends.
English.
Ah, sorry, English. I'm his sister.
Sister?
I know.
You never mentioned anything about having a sister.
After Fiji, I went to live in Morocco, but it was only for like 11 days. Then I was back in Asia. You know, where Dad whisked me away after the divorce to live with him. Yeah, talk about a wild ride.
Sounds interesting. Well, it's getting a little late, so...
Not interesting. I live in places where the sun kisses the ocean and the drinks of coconut.
Hold on. I remember you used to send those postcards. Where was it from? Was it Bali?
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Bali, yes.
And don't forget that time I got chased by a monkey from a sandwich in Thailand. That was so weird. Just so random. What?
Sounds like a vacation for the ages.
Oh, that wasn't a vacation. I was working for a fire dancer at the time.
Do you remember when we were 10 and we used to build that tree house?
I remember. We had that plan to make it a secret hideout, but it fell apart the first time it rained.
But hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna wet myself. Do you remember when we used to dance, when we were small, we used to dance around the living room to some old school records? You little pom-poms.
Well, it's lovely to see you both catching up. Sandy, would you like a drink?
Tabitha, you're a gem. I'd love a drink, but you know, honestly, I'm more curious about your life. How did you two end up here?
Well, me and Tabitha, we're doing just great. You know, Tabitha's got this whole insurance agency gig and she's practically running the church. Ain't that, babe?
Wow, Tabitha, you sound like quite a powerhouse. Tabitha.
Yes, well, it's all about efficiency and order.
Good.
Like a well-run car.
I can tell. But a little chaos never hurt anyone, right?
There you go.
I just don't understand why you never told me you had a sister.
If you really want to know, I didn't hear from her in a very, very long time. So, I came to terms that, in fact, we were estranged. I looked for her on Facebook a few times, but she didn't seem to exist. So, what was I supposed to do? I just accepted that she was gone.
Hey, I'm here now. But, yeah, I don't have much of a digital footprint. But you fulfill, on the other hand, a simple Google search and wham, there you were. Voila. What happened to you, little bro? You changed over the years. Because when we were little, you were even wilder than me.
Cecil, wild? Don't think so. Not anymore, anyway. He's stable, tame, and dependable.
Stable? Looks like you nurtured him, honey. Girl, let him breathe. The man deserves a little adventure. Come on.
Hey, I could do the wild night out. Karaoke bar?
Hey!
Tabitha? Come on.
Come on.
Babe, we have a performance to prepare for, not a circus.
Oh, come on. Let the poor guys breathe. Besides, I'm here to reconnect with my little brother.
Reconnect? So you're planning on staying?
Absolutely. I want to relive all the best family moments starting right here.
Well, how charming. Honestly, Cecil, how'd you manage to fold a T-shirt into a ball?
It's not a ball, it's just folded differently.
Differently? Is there some new technique from the laundry school of chaos?
You're still not mad about the laundry, are you?
It's not just the laundry, Cecil, it's everything. I do things around here for a reason. Structure, order. Now Sandy's here.
Oh, here we go, man.
She put her feet up on the table, Cecil. On the table, like it's some frat house and not a respectable, clean home.
She's just getting comfortable, Tabby. It's her first night. She's my sister.
3 days.
Huh?
3 days, that's the maximum she can stay here. After that, she's out.
3 days. Tabby, 3 days. She's my sister, Tabby. She ain't no house guest. I can't kick her out after 3 days.
Well, if she wasn't treating this place like a hostel, 3 days sounds generous. You saw what she did to the guest room. It was like a suitcase exploded in there.
Tabitha. Tabitha. She's been through a lot. Divorce, moving out. Who knows what else?
She can afford a hotel.
Listen, I can't just give her a time limit. She's my sister, and she stays as long as she needs to.
No, so forever then.
No, not forever. Just until she sorts things out.
She'll never figure things out.
Oh, whatever, man.
Cecil, I have limits, and we're rapidly approaching mine.
Well, I'll speak to her in the morning.
Oh, okay. What exactly are you going to say? Cecil? Cecil?
In a life of prayer, I am alone, but I hear you. I know you're there. I hear your words down in my soul. I know your love is forever in my prayer.
Okay, stop right there. Hold on a moment. I think we need a little bit more soul.
Yes, more soul, everyone.
And Margaret, you're shying away from the audience. I really need you to square your shoulders for me.
Square your shoulders, Margaret.
Right, from the top. Okay, ring the bells.
Ring the bells, please.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ring the bells, ring the bells, a harvest celebration. Ring the bells, the fruits of God's creation.
What the?
Who's that? Who's there?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
I was just looking for the bathroom.
Excuse me, miss. This is a closed rehearsal.
Hey, when nature calls, you just gotta pick, right?
Sandy, what the hell are you doing here?
Cecil was just showing me around.
Know this person?
Sort of. This is Sandy Mitchell McDermott Simmons, my sister-in-law.
I'm so sorry. I was just showing Sandy around.
Yeah, she told us already.
Y'all put it on the show?
Look, can we just get back on track?
Actually, we'll take 5. We'll reset and come back sharper.
Yes, take 5, everyone, and stay sharp.
Can I talk to you?
Oh, don't let me stop the magic. You ladies sounded like a flock of angels before I crashed the party.
Oh, we're just trying to keep up with her standards.
Her standards? Honey, you're the stars of the show. You know, back when I was in Thailand, I was part of this little fire dancing troupe. Long story, but let me tell you, performing is all about letting go. You gotta embrace the chaos.
I don't think anybody needs any fire dancing tips. This is a choir after all, not Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, I know, but a little chaos never hurt anyone, right? For instance, mid-performance, I lost my left eyebrow to a stray flame. You think they've stopped the show? No, baby, the show must go on. Kept going, no eyebrow, but a whole lot of spirit. Girls, life's too short to take yourself seriously. You gotta sing, dance, and just hope your head doesn't catch fire in the process.
Oh, I wish I had your confidence.
Look, Sandy, I'm sure you've got plenty of exciting stories to tell elsewhere. Right, Cecil? You were just giving her a tour of the town?
Yeah?
Goodbye. We get time for that later. Right now, I'm dying to know more about this fabulous choir. Sweetheart, you got a voice of an angel. Where do you learn to sing like that?
Just here in the church, mainly. You know, I used to sing in high school, but then, life takes over and...
Well, you belong to Broadway, darling. With a little push, I bet you have them lining up outside the theater. Right, Tabitha?
Yes, Margaret sounds fantastic. But can we get back to rehearsing, please?
Come on. Sometimes you gotta let loose. What's life with a little badly fun, right? Oh, and honey, with those shoes, you could be dancing the tango.
I love dancing. I wanted to try salsa.
Salsa? That's the spirit. When I was in Cuba, I danced every night till my feet screamed. You see, the trick is to move your hips like you're touching.
All right, that's enough. We've got a schedule. Can we just get back to practicing, please?
Busy? Nah, I'm here to stay. Besides, I'm just getting warmed up. What's the rush, Tabby? You wouldn't want to stifle all this energy, right?
Tabby?
Yes, Tabby. When energy comes in, great performers reach out and grab it. We could do with a little bit more energy round here.
What exactly are you suggesting, Sebastian? Do you realise what you've done?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Sebastian offered her a part in the Harvest Festival. My big solo is going to be ruined. She's just going to turn it into a circus act.
Just hold on. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Just the choir seemed to like her. And who knows, she'll even make the show better.
Better? Are you out of your mind? She's a walking disaster. She almost knocked everything down. Now Sebastian thinks she's got the right energy to bring this performance to life. Energy.
Look, it's not my fault Sebastian offered the part. I didn't suggest it. Maybe he just sees something that we don't. Maybe Sandy's the wild card that the show needs for it to stand out.
Yeah, she's a wild card, right? And yeah, I'm sure she will stand out. You're the one who brought her to the rehearsal. Now she's gonna derail everything.
And what was I supposed to do?
Maybe you were supposed to stop her before she started teaching salsa lessons to the choir. That would have been great. Now she's gonna ruin everything that I've worked for. Now she's here in my house, using my shower, and tomorrow she's gonna be prancing around on stage, ruining everything. I put the effort into this performance, and she's just taken over.
Well, at least she's got a bit of confidence.
It's not funny. The church is relying on this, Cecil. Now I'm going to get overshadowed. Me, the one who actually worked for this.
Tabitha. I get it. I really do. But maybe she's not as bad as you think.
Oh, please. She doesn't belong in a church choir. She belongs in Vegas.
Oh, Tabitha. Just relax. Sebastian would never offered her the part if he never thought it would work.
You don't get it. This is just my 8th grade performance all over again.
Huh?
I've always wanted to sing, Cecil.
Baby, do?
Yeah, but I've always wanted to perform on stage. It's been my dream. Ever since I was young, we had this talent show and I was supposed to perform this opera song that I'd rehearsed for weeks. And when it was time for my big performance, there was this goofy football team that performed before me. And after their performance, everyone was just laughing and giggling and joking around. I sang, I poured my heart out, but no one listened.
So nobody listened? What's the big deal?
It is a big deal. Now I'm just so fixated on wanting to make sure everything is perfect so I don't relive that whole situation again, and it just feels like history's repeating itself.
Remember, what happens in choir stays in choir.
Right, everyone, focus.
Oh.
We need to stay on track for the Harvest Festival.
Hey, we've been waiting for you. What took you so long to get here?
I had to clean my bathroom because it was a bit of a mess.
Shut up, be a neat freak in your own time. We got a show to rehearse for, Tabby.
Yes, we do. Okay, let's get started.
Ring the bells, the harvest celebration. Ring the bells, the fruits of God's creation. In a world so much suffering and pain, we must feed all we can so there's no hunger again. Lift our spirits and lift our nation. Let us enjoy your creation. Bring us together so whole we share. One God, one body, one prayer. Community spirit we gather and share. And so we have a brighter day.
Hold up!
Oh, what is it, Sandy?
What if you tried that note, but with a little more humph, like this? We are brighter. See? More pizzazz.
Look, I appreciate your creativity,
I like it. It adds a layer of depth and excitement to it. What do you think, Father Paul?
Absolutely. It gives that Broadway flair.
Do you really think it would work?
Absolutely. You know what? Let's try that again, but more energy this time.
All right, let's try and see.
3, 2, 1, sing.
Ring the bells, the harvest celebration. Ring the bells, the fruits of God's creation. In a world so much suffering and pain, we must feed all we can so there's no hunger again. Lift our spirits and lift our nation. Let us enjoy your creation. Bring us together so whole we share. One God, one body, one prayer. Community spirit we gather and pray. And so we have a brighter day.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Try again now, but even more energy, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, sing.
In a world so much suffering. Can you just let me sing, please?
Do you need a break, Tabby?
No, it's fine. Let's just get on with it.
No, I think you need a break, Tabby. We'll take 10 and we'll wait for Tabitha to recenter herself.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Right.
Cecil. Cecil? Cecil? You were hot, huh? Where are you? The pub, of all places.
Thank you for calling. Please leave a message.
You did not just send me to voicemail. Cecil?
Oh, Tabitha,
What on earth are you doing?
come join us, man. Oh, man, I'm in trouble.
I come home, what do I find? No dinner, a disaster zone of a house. This is ridiculous.
I was trying to have a little bit of fun, you know. What's the problem?
Yeah, who needs dinner when there's dancing?
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him.
Calm down, Tiger.
How can I calm down when I found this? You weren't hot. You were cleaning up your mess with your shirt.
Oh, well, it does look like a hot mess.
It's not funny. This shirt is a symbol of our marriage. It represents how you're never focused on what really matters. You're not focused on supporting me. Instead, your head is always in the clouds. That's why you're such a klutz like your sister.
My sister? I like the way my sister. I like the way she is. And maybe I'm sick of you treating me like your own little servant. Maybe there's things that I want to do. Ever thought of that?
Is that it now? You don't want to make dinner. You just want to have fun.
I don't know. It's nice to let loose once in a while.
Okay. Well, you've had your fun. Now you can go and make dinner. Or do you want to keep drinking?
Well. Well.
I'm just going to focus on my solo and pretend that Sandy doesn't exist. She can't just waltz in here and steal my spotlight.
You know, ignoring her may not work out as good as you think.
Oh, please. I'll show her. She'll get the silent treatment until she realizes that I'm the star of the show. I'm sure everyone will grow tired of her antics sooner or later.
I don't think so. Last night, when we went out, she took us all out for dinner and drinks, and she paid for everything. She's fun and generous.
Of course she is. She should be really putting that towards a hotel. Oh!
Come on, what's really going on?
Oh, everyone's all over her like she's some kind of a saint. And she's over there getting all the attention, my attention. I'm supposed to be the star of the show, Margaret. But no one seems to care anymore. And Cecil, he's not the same. He's changing. It's like Sandy turns up and all of a sudden he's a different person. More relaxed, more confident. I mean, he's always been my rock, but I don't know, I feel like I'm losing him. I don't understand. This festival was supposed to be my moment. And now I'm not even sure I have a moment anymore.
I get it, Tabitha. You know, you've always been the limelight, the one everybody looks up to. And you've worked really hard for that. I understand. But Tabitha, sometimes you gotta learn to share the limelight. You cannot always be the center of attention. You know, Sandy, for example, you gotta give her a little bit of a limelight. Have you ever thought that maybe she needs this more than you realize?
Yeah, but it's always been me. I've always been the one that people rely on, the one that people turn to. Without that, what am I?
You're still you. No one's gonna take that away from you. Listen, sometimes if you give others a chance, it makes you look extremely powerful, and that's a different kind of power. One that will never diminish.
Yeah, but not her. Anyone but her. In God we trust. He brings warmth to my day. He hears my call. And his special soul.
Sorry, y'all. I got some idea with her when I was out dancing last night. This show is way too much standing around in it.
We're going on radio, not TV. Can you just sit back down so we can practice?
Actually, no, hold on a moment. Tabby, I want you to sing your part, and I want everyone to follow Sandy's lead and dance like her.
What? You want us to move?
Yeah, we've got to put some originality into this. We can't let the audience know all our secrets. Dancing is a good way to keep the energy up.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, I'm serious. You didn't see how good it looked from here. Now let's get some movement in this solo and try again.
In God we trust. He brings warmth to my day. He hears my call. And His special, so I say, praise to Him and all that rejoice. Praise to the Lord and let Him hear my voice.
You scared me.
I'm sorry, Margaret. I can't take it anymore. She's ruining everything.
Whoa, calm down.
She doesn't understand the concept of solo. And on top of that, I want to know who she really is. She just dropped out of the sky onto my doorstep. What's her deal? Why is she even here?
How should I know?
You know, someone who can find out.
You mean my husband?
Exactly.
But I thought private investigators were a little extreme.
Well, extreme situations call for extreme measures.
Are you sure that's the best way to go about it?
Yes, I'm sure. She can't just waltz in like she owns the place. Now, can you connect me to your husband or what? Harry?
Tabitha? So, Margaret tells me you're looking for the best of private investigators.
Well, I'm just looking for a private investigator.
Well, you got the best of the best.
I need you to help me investigate someone. Her name is Sandy Mitchell McDermott Simmons.
Okay. What's her deal?
She's just taken over the church, stolen my spotlight, and she's turning everything upside down. I need something that can help me regain my position in the church.
Okay, well, you've come to the right place. I've got a nose for dirt and an eye for detail. Let's see what I can uncover.
Is that all we need? Just her name?
Trust me, it's more than enough. Especially with a name like Sandy Mitchell McDermott Simmons. I'll dig deep, way deeper than anybody else could. You'll see.
Well, I hope you can deliver. I need this.
Don't worry, you're in good hands. I'm not just any investigator. I'm the best of the best.
Yeah, you showed me that already.
Put some sprinkle in it.
Sprinkles! We need more sprinkles! Whoa! We need more sprinkles! More sprinkles!
You can never have too many sprinkles. More sprinkles.
Hey, babe! Surprise!
We're making dessert?
Well, well, what a lovely mess we have here.
We're making dessert?
Looks like a lovely project. Just one question.
Yeah.
What happened to my kitchen?
Oh. It's a small little flower fight. Woo. Woo.
Well, I can see you two are getting on splendidly. I don't want to interfere. I'm going to go to bed early.
Yeah.
I just wanted to update you on our sleeping arrangements.
Okay. Okay.
You're allowed to sleep in the bed again.
Really? Well, to be honest, I thought all this mess would have got me another week on the couch.
Well, the spare room's going to be free pretty soon. Ring the bells, ring the bells, the harvest celebration. Bring us together so whole we share one God, one body, one prayer.
You know what, Sebastian? I've been thinking. If the church ever closes, God forbid, I might start my own faith-based singing reality show. Yeah.
A singing show?
Oh, yes. Picture it. Father Paul's Heavenly Harmonies. We would travel from church to church, finding that next big voice in gospel. And I'd play the judge and the host. It's divine.
Sounds a bit ambitious.
Ambitious? Sebastian, I could see it now. All of the church ladies would audition, and I would sit there like Simon Cowell, but holier. And I would say things like, your falsetto is a blessing, but your pitch could use some prayer.
Right. And what would the grand prize be? A recording contract with the Vatican?
Exactly. And maybe even a lifetime supply of communion wafers.
Oh, Father. While I appreciate your creativity, reality TV might not be in your wheelhouse. Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than running choir practice.
You don't think I'd be good at it?
Well, let's just say your strengths lie in more traditional forms of ministry. And reality TV, it's, how can I put this? Merciless.
But I've got charisma, right? I mean, people love me. I could even have a catchphrase. After a bad performance, I could say, forgive me, my child, for that was a sin against music.
You've got spirit. I'll give you that.
That's why I think we'd make such a good team. You could direct the shows. I've already pictured you in one of those fancy judge chairs, turning around dramatically like, boom, there's the voice.
I think I'll stick to choirs, thank you. Less drama, fewer reality TV tropes,
Of course, of course. You're right. Choir is where my heart is. But if we ever need a backup plan, Father Paul's Heavenly Harmonies is always on the table.
Here's to the choir. And to keeping you off television.
And to Sandy, too. The girls are really excited about her performance. She's got that star quality,
Oh, darling, everyone knows.
What have you got?
So, I did a deep dive into Sandy's online presence.
She doesn't have an online presence.
Oh, yes, she does. And public records. Let's just say the woman has quite a history.
All right, what did you find?
Get ready for this. She has a knack for schemes. Have you ever heard of the pyramid scheme yoga retreat?
What's that?
Just what it sounds like. People forked out thousands for yoga while being promised that they'd make money while recruiting others. It's a classic. And Sandy, she's a master at these things.
Okay. Is that all?
Oh, no, not even close. Check this out. She was also behind the herbal tea scandal. The miracle herbal tea scandal. Sold like hotcakes, but it was just plain old regular tea wrapped up in a fancy label.
Are you serious? That's perfect.
Hold on. There's more. This woman's life is a wild ride of scams. She's dabbled in everything from self-help seminars to exclusive online auctions. There are more red flags here than a bullfight. She has a history of jumping from hustle to hustle. And she's never even left the country.
What a fraud. That's exactly what I needed.
I knew you'd love it. I've got everything documented. Newspaper articles, social media posts, even some scathing customer reviews.
What a thief.
No. She's not a thief. A thief steals quickly behind your back. Sandy's a scam artist. A scam artist steals slowly, right in front of you. So, the only question is, what is she stealing? If you can figure that out, you'll get her in the act.
Are you okay? What's wrong with
Right,
you?
where are we going?
We Oxford Street. I already
Right.
told you.
Oxford Street, please. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so here's what you... Wait, first you need to learn this word. Je t'achète
Je t'achète.
ce que tu veux.
Yeah, let's look at this.
Okay, okay. Should I call her? Yeah, because you have a lot of mouth. so she's
Without
not there.
Tabitha, she's nothing.
Oh,
You know,
really?
Nobody.
And nobody.
What are you hiding? There's no cash in this house. What are you after? That's it. Harry, you won't believe what I found.
Lay it on me, Tabitha. What have you got?
So, this is a St. Jude relic. It's supposed to weigh about 10 pounds and stand 2 feet tall. But here's the kicker. The one in the church is only 4 pounds and barely a foot.
You're serious? How many of these have you found?
Well, I've counted about 11 so far. This one is actually the gold statue of St. Teresa. It's supposed to be solid gold, but the one in the church is brass, but gold painted.
Wow. She really thought she could get away with it.
See? They're all wrong.
All of this is gold, pun intended. But we need a plan.
Well, I reckon at the next church event, I'll set up a trap for her. When she tries to swap another one out, we'll be ready for her. We can catch her in the act.
I like the way you think. These are easy to hide. And they have a GPS homing device built in. Just put them on the remaining valuables, and if she takes one, you'll know it.
Are you serious? All right. Well, if we can track her to the stolen goods, we'll have proof. Then we'll show it to Father Paul and the rest of the congregation. That'll be enough evidence that we need to show them how much of a fraud she is.
And I'll take all this evidence and put it into a neat presentation. Once they see the side-by-side comparisons, she won't have a leg to stand on.
This is going to be the best reveal in church history.
Wow. You've really done your homework, Tabitha. This is going to be one for the books. I'll even add some dramatic music for effect when we reveal it.
Let's not get too carried away now. Let's keep it classy. I just can't believe how deep this goes.
Wow.
It's actually infuriating.
Well, you're not alone in this anymore. We'll get to the bottom of it.
It's time for me to take back my church.
Well, let's get this show on the road. It's time to turn the tables.
Can't believe Friday's almost here. The Harvest Festival is going to be amazing. Oh, and the dancing is going to blow everyone away. Sebastian loved the new parts I did.
Oh yes, Sandy. You've made quite the impact. All those changes that you've made, it's really going to be a night no one forgets.
Yeah, it's gonna be something, huh? You know, I can't wait to see you two up there together. You know, I've never ever seen a choir ever so lively like this before.
Yes, the girls are having so much fun with it. You can feel the energy, you know? It's really gonna get people moving.
I'm sure all eyes are going to be on you with all the special touches that you've added. It's going to be all eyes on you during the celebrations.
Oh, stop. It's not all about me. It's a group effort. But the dancing will set things off for sure. It's really gonna get people out of the seat. Just wait.
I don't doubt it. It's all about making movements, isn't it? All those slight movements that no one notices at first, but by the end of the night, everyone will see what's been really going on.
You know something? I've got to say, this whole thing sounds amazing. You know, thought church stuff could have been this fun. Maybe it's a good thing Sandy did come after all her tabs.
Yes, it's been an enlightening experience. It's interesting how someone new can teach you so much about what's important, isn't it, Sandy?
Absolutely. You gotta shake things up to keep it fresh. I've always believed that. If you're not willing to change, you get left behind.
Change, yes. But sometimes it's also interesting to find out what people are really capable of when you push them to their limits.
Well, I'm all about pushing boundaries, so I'm in my element.
I'm sure we'll get to see how far you're willing to go on Friday night. I'll be watching very closely.
Sis, you better be on your best behavior, because my lovely Tabitha here has them lovely, pretty eyes. Watching you?
Oh, I wouldn't miss a thing. After all, what would the Harvest Festival be without you there in the spotlight, showing everyone how it's done?
Right. I'm gonna make sure it's the best one yet.
I'm sure it will be.
Sorry.
You're always so slow.
Tabitha, what are you doing?
Oh, just Harry's GPS stickers for insurance.
Insurance for what?
Margaret, do you know what Sandy's been doing?
What are you talking about?
She's been stealing from the church. Swapping out all our precious artifacts for cheap replicas. I've had everything measured, weighed, compared. The sizes are off, the weights are wrong. For all the artifacts, and that's just what we know so far.
But why would Sandy do something like that?
Ugh, why does anybody do anything? For money, the thrill of it, whatever the reason. She's been getting away with it. But not for much longer.
But how did you figure this all out?
Harry did. Your husband's connection was a godsend. I've got all the documentation, pictures, measurements. She can't get away with this, Margaret.
Well, I'm happy to help, but stealing from the church? Sandy? This just is unbelievable.
Well, believe it.
You really thought of everything.
I always do.
Well, what if she suspects something?
She won't. Not until it's too late. And by that point, she'll sleep up, and I'll be ready to catch her. She really never runs out of energy, huh?
If they ever run out of power at the Harvest Fest, just stick a mic in front of her. You know, that voice of hers will light up a whole block. She's uncontainable, isn't she?
I'm sure someone will contain her eventually.
Babe, are you sure you're okay with all these changes? I mean, I think the dance that she added to your solo is, you know, something.
Oh, I'm absolutely fine, Cecil. In fact, I'm thrilled. The more Sandy shines tonight, the more everyone will see her true colours.
Oh, so that's why you're putting on I'm definitely plotting something outfit. Looks like you're about to accept a CEO award or start a very, very polite war.
Oh, you know me. I always like to be prepared for anything.
I know.
Hey, Tash, do you think they have a spotlight on me for the finale? I'm really feeling like I'm the star tonight.
Jesus.
So we've downgraded from Tabby to Tabs, huh? I'm sure the spotlight will find you one way or another, Sandy.
Well, you're in a good mood tonight, Tabs.
Don't even think about it.
I mean, all right. I mean, Tabitha, maybe you and Sandy are finally bonding. You know, this could be a good turning point. You know, sister-in-laws that slay together, stay together.
I'm sure we're going to be even closer after tonight.
Well, whatever happens, I'm proud of you. I mean, Tabitha, maybe you and Sandy are finally bonding, huh? You know, this could be a turning point.
You guys ready? This is gonna be epic!
Oh, yes, Sandy, I'm sure it's going to be epic.
Well, sounds like I should all my applause. You two, beautiful ladies of mine, are gonna be great. Just don't, just don't make me faint, okay? Come on, my beautiful wife, my beautiful sister. Shall we?
Would be honoured.
Let's go. But first, men first, okay? All right, men first, thank you.
night, huh? I got a feeling this is gonna be one for the books. Oh, I've got to run to the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
You're Tabitha, right?
Yeah.
Solo singer.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty big day today. How are you feeling? Excited? Nervous?
One of the gold crucifixes just got taken.
What?
Sorry.
Tabitha, what are you doing back here?
You. I know what you've been doing.
It's doing well, yeah. I've been in the bathroom.
You've been stealing from the church, replacing artifacts. You think you're so clever, don't you? I've been tracking everything. I've been watching you.
What? Tabitha, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't steal anything.
You think you're going to fool everyone? Not tonight. I have proof.
I haven't done anything. You're acting crazy.
Look, there it is. It's moving. I know it's you. You've been caught red-handed.
Tabitha, that's not me. I don't even know what this is. I've been in the bathroom.
Don't lie to me. I'm gonna make sure everyone knows what you've done.
You've got it all wrong. I'm not your enemy. I don't know why you're doing this, but I swear I'm not who you think I am.
You don't fool me, Sandy. You might have charmed everyone else, but I see right through you.
Tabitha, I don't want to fight with you. I just want us to get along. Whatever you think I've done, I promise it's not true. I'm not your enemy, Tabitha.
But look, the gold crucifix is moving again. I think we need to follow it.
What's going on?
We need to go after it. I think it's leading us somewhere important.
Where?
The parish office.
Did someone say parish office? Count me in.
Okay, guys, the mics are about to roll. Are we ready?
No.
What?
Long story.
And no time to tell it.
Let's go.
Father Paul?
Tabitha,
What are you doing?
So you are the one that's been stealing all of this time?
I'm not stealing.
Yes, you were. We caught you.
I'm hiding them.
Hiding them?
Yes. The Archdiocese has asked me to replace all the relics with fakes. We're going to go broke soon, and they didn't want the bank to take our assets to pay off our debts.
Oh, you're not a criminal. You've just been trying to protect the relics.
I'm sorry I did it so secretly. I just didn't want to cause panic in the congregation.
Okay, everyone, please listen. I have something to say. I know the church has been through a difficult time, and Father Paul has made some terrible choices. But I believe we can turn it around.
Oh, please, Sandy, now is not the time for a motivational speech, okay? The Harvest Fest is over. The church is over.
No, please listen. In my world...
Oh, will you stop? Like, we know you're a fake, okay?
No, hear me out. In my worldly travel, I was briefly married to a big tech investor. He was a nut job, and when we got divorced, he flooded the internet with all kind of lies about me, saying I was a criminal, and a scam artist, and a recluse. It was all lies. It was a crazy ordeal, and it took everything in me to fight back. But I sued him, and I won. I was awarded lots of money. I want to use that money to pay off the church debt.
You would do that for us?
Absolutely. This church is a pillar of our community. It deserves to thrive, not to struggle under the weight of debt.
But you don't even know how much we owe.
No, trust me, I have enough to pay it off.
Oh, I could still sell my house in South Croydon.
What?
I know I came into your life like a whirlwind, but I'm not here to take anything away from you. I just want to be a part of this family.
But, I mean, the church does mean a lot to all of us. You would be willing to use your money like that?
When my dad took me away, it was the worst day of my life. You remember I always hated those messy, crazy side of me. He said I wasn't behaving like a proper young lady. And nobody would ever want me. So I shrank. And I tried to become the woman he wanted me to be. You know, anything for his approval. And after the divorce, well, I was a shell of myself. I didn't even know who I was anymore. I know I can be a bit too much and even a bit of a klutz. But you know what? I learned to embrace every part of me. Even the messy, weird, quirky side of me. What? Therapy helped me understand that I was running away from the person who truly accepted me for me. My brother. That's why I came back. But what I didn't expect was for this church and this choir to embrace me the way you did. So see, it's not just about the money. It's about showing everyone that I care. I want to be here for you. For all of you.
You know what, maybe I've been so focused on protecting my place, but I think it's time I let someone else in.
We can do this together. I'm not here to replace anyone. I don't want to take anything away from you. I just want to support this community.
You're a blessing, Sandy. Thank you.
You know what? You might just be the sister I never knew I needed.
Really?
Really. And you? I'm sorry I've been so hard on you. You're a good man.
You know something? You know it's not bad after all.
Okay, guys, listen. The mics are still about to drop. And Tabitha, it's showtime. This is the show you've been waiting for.
Actually, Sebastian, what do you say we make this a duet?
Okay.
Ring the bells, ring the bells, harvest celebration. Ring the bells, fruits of God's creation. In a world so much suffering and pain, we must feed the weekend so there's no hunger again. Lift our spirits and lift our nation. Let us enjoy your creation. Bring us together so all we share. One God, one body, one prayer. Community spirit, we gather and pray. Soon we have a brighter day. Ring the bells, ring the bells.
You've been sowing, praying, fasting. Now it's time for you to receive it. It's time for harvest. It's time for harvest. It's harvest time.
Ring the bell, fruits of God's creation. Ring the bell, fruits of God's In God we trust. He brings warmth to our day. He heals my heart. And He's special, so I say, praise to Him and all that rejoice. Praise to the Lord and let Him hear my voice.
In God we trust. He gave us faith and joy. He spread His love to every boy and every girl. Praise to Him and all that rejoice. Praise to the Lord and let Him hear my voice.
In God we trust.
In God we trust.
He brings warmth to our day. He heals my heart. And He's special, so I say, praise to Him and all that rejoice. Praise to the Lord and let Him hear my voice.
In God we trust. He gave us faith and joy. He spread His love to every boy and every girl.
Praise to Him
Praise
and all that rejoice. Praise to the Lord and let Him hear my voice.
Well done, everyone. You did well. Take a bow.
Incredible performance.